Hello everyone, it's Dudeman, and I am back, but not playing a game yet. So you're probably asking yourselves two questions. One, why am I watching Mega Man? And two, why is the title of this episode called Episode 0? Well, the reason is, a while back I went and did sort of a test episode for Star Wars The Old Republic to just check resolution and sound and everything, and I was originally going to make it my first episode. But when I went back and watched it, I realized a couple of things, one of which was it was super incredibly boring. The main reason being I spent pretty much the whole episode just explaining how the game worked, all the stats, the combat. It was just really tiring to listen to, and nothing really exciting happened. And two, it was also really confusing for no one who ever played the game before, because both of my characters are level 31 and well into their stories. So if I had just dropped you guys right into the middle, it wouldn't have made much sense, and you would have just sit there being confused, and it wouldn't be too much fun for anyone. So instead, I've decided to completely revamp the way I was going to do this, and I'm going to start a new character based completely on what you guys want, and I'm just going to start at the beginning so that way no one's confused. I mean, I won't know anything about the story, so it'll be a little bit of a surprise for me. And B, you won't have to deal with any confusing, boring me explaining stuff, because I'll just get to explain it while I'm going along. And so, I'm going to list off here the 8 different classes that I could be, and I'm going to set up a poll on my Facebook page and on my Nincheat Music page so that you guys can vote. If you want to vote and you don't feel like going to separate websites or going on Facebook, you can just leave a comment below on which class you'd like. So I'm going to start with the Republic Allied classes, and the first one is the Jedi Knight, and my first character's name is Gravid, is also a Jedi Knight, so I know a little bit about him. And the Jedi Knight is described as strong-willed and powerful fighters. Jedi Knights have dedicated themselves to honing both their minds and bodies. Okay. They tend to use lightsabers with some backup force powers. They can tank, which means they can take a lot of damage, and give a lot of damage also. So there's Jedi Knight. The Jedi Consular uses their mastery of the Force to both defend the Republic and protect their allies. The Consular tends to use Force-based powers and not a lot of lightsaber combat, but they can tank if need be, and they can also heal their allies if I ever run into a couple of people who want to group up with me. So if I ever become a healer for this Let's Play, if I can find a couple of people. Never mind, I'm getting off topic. The next one is the Smuggler. Highly adaptable to almost every situation, smugglers rely on their guile and their smarts to slip out of any tight spot. So smugglers tend to use blaster pistols and more cover-based stuff and sniper rifles, and they tend to just deal out damage. They don't usually take a lot. They can heal if need be, but there's the Smuggler. And then the Trooper is the defender of the Republic, wielding heavy weapons and armor on the front lines. So troopers basically look like stormtroopers or clone troopers, and they can be good with blaster rifles and sniper rifles and Gatling guns and stuff like that. So they can tank, they can heal, they can deal out damage, all that cool stuff. And then you have the Imperial Allied classes, starting with the Sith Warrior, who's basically the Sith Jedi Knight. Using their rage to fuel their power, the Sith Warrior is among the most feared combatants in the galaxy, so basically identical to the Jedi Knight. The Sith Inquisitor, who's identical to the Jedi Consular, only Sith, and they get to use lightning. My second character, named Selleck, is a Sith Inquisitor. He's pretty cool. Fueled by the dark side, Sith Inquisitors channel their hatred into powerful attacks that cripple their foes. And then next we have the Imperial Agent, who's basically the Imperial Smuggler. The eyes and ears of the Empire, Imperial agents keep to the shadows to carry out the Emperor's orders. And the last one is the Bounty Hunter, which is basically the Imperial Trooper. Bounty Hunters rely on the latest black market tech and weapons to stalk and eventually eliminate their targets. So there are the 8 classes. That's pretty much all I really wanted to do for this episode, is present you with the 8 classes. If you want more information, I provided a link in the description to the Star Wars The Old Republic website. If you go to the HoloNet tab, I think there's a classes subsection, it's something like that. you'll be able to find it, and you can click that and check out the classes more in detail. I've really given you a bare bones thing just for off the top of your head if you'd really like that. So make sure to leave a comment as to what you'd like, or vote in the poll. That will be on Facebook or on Ninja Music. And before I get off, I'd also like to mention that the music you've been hearing in the background is all provided by Smooth McGroove, who gave me express permission to use his, allowed me to use his videos in my videos as long as I provide links to his iTunes page and his YouTube page, so links to that are also in the description. And that's pretty much it, so like, subscribe, comment, please leave a comment about recording equipment for consoles, because that'd be much appreciated, because I can finally start playing some Wii stuff, and that might be fun. So yeah, thanks for watching, and stay alive. God bless.